How's everybody doing? Welcome to Steve's Storytime Sanctum. I'm your host and your tour guide, Steve Husk. And today I will also be playing the part of a galactic historian and a chronicler. Today's alien species of note, you may have heard of them. Earthers. Yeah, us. And there's a reason I refer to them, us, as aliens. At the current point of our planetary history, there has been no contact with alien species that we know of. Now, you have people who say that certain things about our planet, certain things that are on our planet, hint towards alien involvement, alien visitations. And there's also, you know what? I don't want to say the name of the place because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to be whisked away. It's an area somewhere out in the western part of the United States. But you didn't hear me say that. But the only thing that I can really go by is that they've never made contact with us in my lifetime. I'm kind of bummed by that. Now, despite of all of what I just said, in my science fiction space-based stories, there are two givens. One, there are aliens out there, other world beings. And two, we know some of them. We have interactions with some of them. Now, whether those interactions are good or bad, I'll let you find that out. Now, the World Book for our species covers a few topics. Why humans go by the name Earthers instead of humans. How and why we end up going out into the galaxy. And it's not because our planet was in such bad shape that we had to leave. There may be another reason or two. How proper names that humans generally use were altered once they got into space. I had a lot of fun working on that part. And of course, it does mention a little bit about our technological achievements. I mean, it kind of makes sense. How did we get out there anyway? When it comes to creating the advanced technology for other species, I can almost do anything I want, create anything I want, almost. But being that I am an Earther, I know our species' chronicled technological history, its evolution. So going by that, I can somewhat forecast what some of the technology will be like in the future. And of course, I made a lot of that technology to my liking and to help tell the stories I wanted to tell. But it's still based on something from our past. And yes, these Earthers might have gotten a few ideas from other species. Many years ago, I went to the theater to watch this movie that was based in unknown space. Humans were there, aliens were there. And the one thing that I heard over and over again as far as a criticism towards this movie, there were too many aliens, not enough humans. It's science fiction, there's going to be aliens there, period. So I thought back to that when I was creating the Earther World Book. I decided I wanted the Earthers to not necessarily be a primary species. They would show up from time to time, do their thing, cause whatever trouble they need to cause to help with the story. And because of that, a couple people who were reading some of the early versions of my story said it's like Earthers are secondary characters, like special guest stars or something like that. I kind of like the sound of that, actually. And depending on how invested you are in the species who has the primary point of view of the story, that makes humans the aliens. That's kind of trippy to me. And mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned. I have so many science fiction, space-based stories up here waiting to be written. And if you know me, you know I'm still working on new ideas. So at the rate I'm going, by the time some of these stories get published, we, our current species that we all know and love here on this planet, will be interstellar by then. That would be trippy. I hope to write a little bit faster than that, though. If you write, go write something. If you read, go read something. Science fiction. Until then, go imagine and build something.